You were watching your show, huh? Well, you want to know how I messed up? I initially had the stream ending thing starting on the stream setup here instead of stream is starting soon. So, yeah, I was doing pretty good there.
Really?
I'm glad your pizza was nice. I'm eating pizza sticks today. Yeah. Anyone would get hyped seeing a shark. Hey, let's go check out the exhibit over there. I got a fluff butt. I got a fluff butt.
You're back.
She's a dirt. She goes, hey, why is my name on the screen? Who's talking to me?
What shall we do?
Dad, is somebody talking to me
Here
through
we
the
go.
screen on this computer? What are you doing?
What do you think?
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry for dragging you out here. I was out here gathering intel, and I noticed some patrons playing this. I did a bit of research. Apparently it's a pretty hardcore shooter game. Do you normally play games like these? All the time. Oh? Maybe you've played this one before. I can only ask that you go easy on me. Damn, that's some accuracy. That guy with the brown hair isn't wasting a single shot. Glasses isn't doing bad either, but he's definitely losing ground. Phew. My fingers are going to be sore tomorrow. What a realistic game. You took that seriously, huh?
Have you noticed?
Ah, you noticed? Well, I'll need as much practice as I can get if I'm going to take you out. Only a joke. What? Did I have that much of a scary look on my face? That wasn't a joke. Most of what Oda was, yeah, exactly, only a joke, my ass. Oda was talking a lot about why it's immature to bring somebody to an aquarium in his eyes if you're going on a romantic date. Still, this did feel a bit nostalgic for me. I had a toy gun like this when I was young, you know? All this reminded me of running around the house with it, playing hero. You wanted to be a hero?
I don't know that I agree.
I'm not totally certain, but thinking back, I suppose I must have. But there are different kinds of heroes, of course. Different stances they define themselves by. For example, one may stick to the vision of justice they believe in, even if others deny it, while another may simply do as others desire of them, seeking to be recognized and gratified as a hero. So, which of those two fits more with your conception of a hero? Sticking to your justice. Well, I had a feeling you'd say that. But if nobody else wants the justice they fight for, isn't that just blind self-righteousness?
I apologize.
Sorry. I suppose that was a strange tangent. Pardon me. It's only strange if you meant something by it. Whenever I talk with you, I just can't help delving into these abstract topics. Rank 5 in the Justice Archon.
All right.
Goodness, I worked up a sweat playing that game. I must smell like the arcade now. I could use a shower. Why don't we call it a day?
We will meet again.
Well, see you again. Hey, I wanted to express my gratitude again for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had quite a lot of fun. I don't play these games too often, so I honestly wasn't sure how well I do. Hopefully I didn't come off as too much of a novice. I wish I'd played better. You did fine. Really? I'm honored that you think so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything, but that's also been a concern for me. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is stressful in and of itself. I will be heading out to a family meal later tonight, yes. Because we're heading to your mother's for dinner, right? Yeah. Still, games are rather fun. It was quite a novel experience. Usually, I just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I was expecting, and I was impressed by how immersive it felt. Usually, I really struggle with enjoying the same pastimes as my peers, but thanks to you, I had fun today. I hope you can join me again if you get the chance. Now, I'll talk to you later. I might be doing something in between after the stream. It depends on how late it's going to be. We normally don't leave until... Yeah, it's probably not going to be that long. Please don't burn your face off, dear. Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but there's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Leon? I did. Amazing. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Okay. I just put a bunch of pizza sticks in the air fryer for her, and she finally pulled them out. And I think she just burned her tongue on one. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're okay, but they're nothing special. I'd rather have an actual pizza.
Well then. Okay.
Ultimate spray, cleaning spray. The meditative set. I'll get the spray set. It's funny how I always want the more expensive one.
Well then. Prevention is key. What shall we do? Huh? What shall we do?
The special fate reading allows me to figure out what abilities I'll get from advancing a confidant. I don't use it because right now I need the affinity bonuses.
What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go see Futaba. Just because getting as many of her abilities upgraded as possible is probably one of the best things I can do for her.
Yo! Hey, hey! Hmm? Yeah.
I want to upgrade her as much as conceivably possible anyway, because that's how you get the most out of her. Every one of her abilities is just sort of randomly generated.
Really?
Let us begin the expedition. One man's trash is another girl's treasure. She's looking for an action figure.
For real?
Wait, what? How could I have been so blind? Right in front of our noses. It's... What is it? This! They don't even make these anymore. I'll explain later. Never thought I'd find a treasure this good here. Leon, wait here. I'm gonna go buy this. And that sets up my bond for her to deepen again. I got a pebble. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Ah, you're back.
Okay. That's EY and Yoshida. Those two are max. That's Chihaya. Okay, so we're actually gonna go see Chihaya because I can do an affinity rating on her right now. I'm not too worried about Hifumi. I'm about to max out her social link anyway.
shall we do? What
Affinity
shall we do?
is a nice way to boost.
What shall we do?
Oh, can I only do that once a day? Okay,
shall
yeah,
we
I
do?
can only do that once a day. But affinity ratings boost relationships with characters.
Yes.
There we go.
Goodbye.
I wish it would just let me give them gifts. I understand that I could abuse that to a degree, but... Come on, game.
Hey!
Oh, I don't have a book to read. Oh, I do have a book to read. Okay.
What are your thoughts? Oh!
Yes. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Dad, I'm begging for attention. I'm logging out.
Pay attention.
Hey, quit sleeping over there. Jeez, y'all look like a bunch of dead fish. What is it? Your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Kennedy, you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
You know that you can see the sunrise at the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is.
This is it.
Because of the high altitude,
Exactly.
you dumbass. That's right. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So, excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
Nice going!
Because I want all the attention from all the humans. I want to be worshipped. I want to be worshipped. I just don't want to be scaled.
Hey!
Everybody wants to scale me. Takumi, Yusuke. I still can't develop my relationship with Haru. The game is not letting me try. Okay, so Yusuke is pretty much the only person I can do something.
Prevention is key.
Okay.
What shall we do?
Don't worry, I've got plenty of yen. I will worship
Here we
you.
go.
You hear that? Somebody will worship you for free. You have to pay me with your company.
What do you think?
He goes, that's no fair, Dad. I should be worshipped by default because I'm a cat. Those are the wolves. Those are the wolves.
Indeed.
What?
I'm in your
What happened, babe?
debt. Yes.
This place has not changed in the slightest. Feels nostalgic. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. Oh shit, you are a fucking millionaire. Hey, just because it's true doesn't mean that I have to worry about it. Why are you frozen? Oh. That is why we have come now. I wish to re-evaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No. I surely felt it left it
How
unlocked.
could this be?
What? The door is jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it has finally broken. I should get it fixed.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I'm unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. I wish I could fix it myself, but I struggle with mechanisms as complex as this. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them.
Oh.
Leon, are you capable of fixing it? You never cease to amaze me. Let me take a crack at it.
Let us be off.
Let us head inside.
I see.
The police confiscate everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over there was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier had still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? You okay? Yes. My apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. Back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Leon, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? Maybe he was sympathetic. So we return to matters of the heart yet again. It truly is a mysterious beast. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace. The kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone here? There? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Ah, I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition? Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You have criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a
I'm
characteristic.
in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader. Anytime, Yusuke. I can't voice that inflection for shit with him. And I don't know why. Harrison recovery.
All right.
Rank 6 in the Emperor.
Shall we return home?
I must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
Farewell. Take care, Yusuke. Take care. I apologize, Leon. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him? He had a certain dignity. I had no idea he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can finally focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again. I'll always be here, Yusuke.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
You might notice that you don't really do a whole lot yourself
Oh.
when you work with your teammates during their social links. They just kind of come to their conclusions themselves most of the time.
Been searching all along, you're facing twilight alone, without the without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?
And here we go. Yeah, they kind of talk at you while they figure themselves out. On a rare occasion, your character throws in a little bit of dialogue that can be useful, but isn't ultimately always useful, because some of the dialogue options I can choose, a lot of them are just vague, useless things to say, like, I couldn't fucking tell. Like, when he asked me what made Madarame take him in, one of the answers I could give was literally useless. And it was, I don't fucking know. Like, that's not helpful. But Yusuke would inevitably lead himself to that conclusion. You're just kind of there. And that's not necessarily a problem, with the exception for me that you're watching all of their stories unfold as more of a witness than a participant. And occasionally you just throw in some dialogue. You're a sounding board for these people. You're a mirror for them. You listen and occasionally say something and let them figure it out themselves. And now, Akechi and I are going to go to a bathhouse. And if I remember correctly, this particular conversation was actually pretty deep. Akechi is one of the few characters who actually really talks to you. I want to make absolutely sure. Oh, yeah, I could have said something that had better affinity than that. It brings back memories. I spent a lot of time in these when I was young.
So,
Of course, these days I'm a detective prince, but my family situation was, well, complicated. By the time I was old enough to realize it, my father was already gone. My mother was all I had. My mother worked at a nightclub. Whenever she had to bring a man home, she'd send me off to the local bathhouse. You've been through a lot. In the past, it's in the past. I have no reason to blame her either. That's definitely not true. The only one who deserves the blame is my father. The worthless, degenerate excuse for a man who abandoned my mother. I wanted to force him to finally give her the apology he owes her, but that's no longer possible. Sorry, I didn't mean for our conversation to get so depressing. Actually, are you alright? I know hot water can make people dizzy. This is nothing. I'm still good to go too. I feel like I'm barely starting to feel warmed up.
it was quite nice.
Ah, that's refreshing. These really taste the best when you're just out of the bath. Oof. I think I feel a bit lightheaded. Same. I thought so. Your face is bright red, you know. This is the first time I've ever taken a bath like this. I've never told anyone else about my family situation either. I wonder why I told you. Curious indeed. Because we're similar. Now that you mention it, maybe we are pretty similar deep down. We're both victims of the adults who unfairly impacted our lives. I think you're right.
Yes.
I'm even more sure of that after having talked with you. Then again, this probably isn't a conversation we should be having naked. Let's get dressed, shall we? Rank 6 in the Justice Arcana.
All right.
That's why I catch you. Because we're gay for each other. No, Akechi is not gay. In fact, he's also not even romanceable, although I think there's multiple reasons for that.
Goodbye then.
Oh, God. It's because you weren't the Detective Prince, you were just you, Akechi. Although, admittedly, you're still hiding something from me. Honestly, though, I just can't figure you out, no matter how hard I try. You and I have common ground in some aspects, but in others, we're total opposites. It's intriguing. The more I get to know you, the more it makes me think. I wonder why that is. Now I'm veering into strange territory. I should let you go for now. See you. I don't think you're allowed to romance characters in this that are male.
Oh, yes.
There have been a lot of reruns of historical dramas. Don't you fucking lie to yourself, dude. I'm sorry, folks. I'm torturing my cat. Gay people exist. Play Mass Effect. Mass Effect has gay relationships. I'm not even kidding. Also, not every character that gets made in fiction needs to be homosexual or bisexual. And I think we should learn to be okay with that, because I feel, particularly in the West, I feel like Hollywood is obsessed with, like, pushing gay messaging on everything. In fact, the guy who directed Dragon Age Veilguard, one of the reasons he tried to say that game failed was because people hated the non-binary and homosexual relationship inclusions. And my thought process to that was, okay, then why didn't they hate Dragon Age 2 for Anders being gay? Because Anders was gay. And nobody said anything about Anders that way. Nobody complained about him being gay. I don't know. I feel like that would be a little disturbing.
Do you know the answer?
I feel like we're veering into some messed up territory with that statement, so I'm gonna drop that.
This is it. Very good.
Right before his execution, they did something to his appearance. They put light makeup and lipstick on him and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around the town of a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he had looked shabby.
Nice going.
The life of a Japanese 16-year-old boy. This game is very difficult and very complex, so good fucking luck when you play it. I will say it's probably one of the easier personas to get into. it has fewer walls. I make this game look easy because this is New Game Plus. It's not easy. I also know what to target most of the time, and I'm very good at quickly divining what I need to target when I do. Okay, so I could try to improve my relationship with Makoto. So I guess we'll go to Shinjuku. Because you're a nerd! Yeah, no, it's called I Actually Love This Game, and I've played this game before. Did you see what I did in Mass Effect 2 last night? I mean, that was some serious sniper work!
What shall we do? Here we go.
I'm just falling asleep in your stream. You might want to go back and look at the actual mission again, too, because it's a miracle I lasted as long as I did. Because if you watched that, you might have been able to see I went on a headshot spree. I took so many people's faces off. Only one person made it into the building from all the people that were trying to get into the building.
What will you do? Yes. Then...
Chat on for the one guy you let in that was easy to bust. No, I let him in on purpose.
Thank you very much.
What am I doing New Year's Day? I don't know. He was an easy target, and I had also broken his shields before he got inside. And then when he came to the back stairs, I walked into the hallway and domed him again, and then he was gone. Like, that guy... I basically let that guy get into the base, is more or less what happened. I let him get in because I was more focused on clearing out everybody that was coming in after him so that they wouldn't be able to
You're back.
turn into a big squad, and then, you know, then all of a sudden I have hell to pay because I'm trying to take on an entire platoon at once. Instead, I took out almost everybody that was going to back him up, and when he got close enough to be a potential problem, but not close enough that I couldn't deal with him, I immediately just turned around and pimp slapped him, and then problem solved.
That sure is something.
Prevention is key. What shall we do?
Okay, yeah, she did
What
one
shall
for
we
me
do?
earlier today. I couldn't remember. Your comprehension skills need work. The only time I had to deal with enemies that were actually in the building after him was when the Blue Suns attacked, and then they had troops literally rappelling in through the windows and rappelling down around the side of the building. And even then, at that point, Zaid and Kasumi distracted the crap out of them, while Garrus and I were popping their heads off like they were made out of tissue paper. It was kind of hilarious and stupid. That had to be one of the smoothest takes of that mission I've ever had. I don't think I've taken that level that cleanly in a long time. And then Zaid had to go and get himself knocked down by the damn gunship. And I was like, really, game? And so I fired my grenades at the gunship to weaken it, and then 2 rounds from my sniper rifle, and all of a sudden it exploded. That was hilarious. I shot it in the cockpit with a sniper rifle, and it exploded. I didn't even shoot it in the fuel tanks. So the chairman's pushing me as hard as ever to sell those fake stones. I've been trying to use this as an opportunity to investigate into the ADP seminars so I can expose him. But the deeper I dig, the scarier everything becomes. What have you found? The ADP apparently doesn't profit very much from the sales of the Holy Stones. It's nothing more than a front. Most of their revenue actually comes from the seminars. There, they give their patrons some sort of mind-altering drug, after which they're encouraged to donate their life savings to the benefit of the ADP. People have even gone missing after seminars. Families have been torn apart by this madness. Jesus. Okay, this got dark really quickly. And I was part of it all. By selling these fraudulent stones, I was in direct support of their horrible actions. My comprehension skills don't need work. People need to work on how on making it easier for me to comprehend them. I know this doesn't make up for what I've done, but I want to help the others come to their senses. Barely anyone in the ADP will talk to me, though, and those who do won't actually hear me out. What should I do, Kennedy-san? These people are all heading down a path toward great ruin. There has to be some way I can deal with the chairman. Right. I'll just have to admit everything that's been going on, even if I get dragged down too. That's the only way. I'm rolling my eyes. I'm the only one who can stop him. Right? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Oh, my foot hit the wire that connected it. That's what's going on. Tell me his name. Oh, the chairman? It's Yuichi Fukurai. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. Oh. How strange. The cards have changed somehow. My future is in line with that of the trickster. What does that mean? Even so, my fate remains unchanged. I am destined to stay a monster. Debunking the psychic. You're rolling your eyes. I'll have to think on this for a while. Let's finish for today.
Good night.
Well then, goodbye. There's a video coming out on New Year's Day.
Yo.
Hey, I've been waiting for you, Leon. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th and carry out the plan the next day. You ready, aren't you? I've been ready. I guess I didn't even need to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do-or-die situation. We don't have the option to fail. That's right. It's that girl I like. Crazy K. Video of her as
Okay,
Penelope.
Tie it down.
Challenge song. Okay. Okay, that's
What
just
do you wanna
Kawakami
do?
talking about how we're gonna
Oh.
do a review. Wait, Hypno Miss?
Yeah.
By the way, I can craft 12 of these. Max proficiency lets you do some stupid
Hey.
bullshit. You're such an awesome storyteller. Good.
Hey.
I'm glad you're able to enjoy her. 2 days left before we send the calling card. Can I not hang out with anybody? Okay. Well, I could go fail at baseball again, which would be amusing to the audience, I'm positive.
It's rain.
What is the challenge song, if I may ask? Because I don't actually know. Stony Hollow.
Take a look around.
My god, these things are... Okay. How about some cat girls? Wait, how would that even look? Oh, that's totally not a dirty reference. Ladies and gentlemen, cat girls, the furry community has been nodded to in Persona 5. That's the bottom shop. Truce Moon Dango. A Kintaro axe.
Hi there. Hey. Any questions? Well then.
Jazz club, fried food,
Yes.
crystal store, darts and billiards, Harmony Alley.
Come again.
Okay, so that's just Ms. information.
What would you like?
Those are gifts that I already have and don't need more of.
Hey.
Okay. If you meditate in the temple, you can increase your maximum SP. However, time will pass. The more you meditate, the greater the effect will be.
What do you want to
Really? Alright.
do? Okay. Wow.
Oh, the song Penelope first sings. Shoot through 12 axes cleanly. Oh!
Ah. Hey.
close the window in my room? A serene experience trophy? Okay.
All right.
Max SP increased by 3.
Wanna head back?
Okay, that was cool. Maybe you would even ask me that we listened to it together. I was building Darth Vader's head, okay? Shut up.
Ah, you're back.
What do you want to do?
I actually should have gone into Mementos, and I didn't. Ifumi. Where the fuck is Akechi? The game won't tell me where he is.
What do you want to do?
Alright, fine. We'll go to the jazz club, Akechi. God. Showed me the little statue. Oh yeah, I do need to show you the Vader statue.
You like it here?
I really know this place. Or does that sound like I'm showing off?
Yes.
I love how he has an A symbol on his briefcase that reminds me of the Avengers symbol from Stark Towers, only it's not italicized, so it's not shifted slightly to the right at an angle. It really is different hearing the real thing. Delicious. It's very well made.
Hey,
A long time ago, a girl from another class confessed her love for me. Oh, this isn't me bragging, by the way. At the time, the only thing on my mind was exactly how I was going to turn her down. I'm terrible, aren't I? I think so too, but I have something that I must do. Aww.
I feel a bit different today.
We talked more than I was expecting. I suppose the atmosphere of this place does that. Even aimless chatting can help you realize certain things. It wasn't a bad experience.
This is a nice change of pace.
Hmm? Well, that's interesting. Interesting. And his max SP went up by
I had
20.
fun today.
Wow! Holy shit.
Goodbye.
And I've read a lot of books. I've been super nerdy. Thank you, Morgana.
Today we're going over
Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Shit. Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now, Kennedy-san, take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is snails. Shit. I actually forgot what this was. Oh, it's a cochleode.
This is it.
Precisely.
Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail shell? There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo, called a diabolo. There's nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise.
Nice going.
But there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. That's because you don't know how to math. Eat it, Morgana. Hmm?
Oh, Senpai,
Kasumi!
there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Sure. Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof.
Awesome.
It's
Lunchtime
starting to
with
get rather
Kasumi.
cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
Why do you ask?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
I have to take care of something.
Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
My Phantom Thieves!
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I promise.
Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
Oh my god.
That day's when...
Maybe another time.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Hey! Hey!
Take your time.
Over
Talk
there,
to me,
then.
Shinya.
Hey!
That kid I took the money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told them that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told them to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day, she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. I begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But she told me that once you stop fighting, you lose. And those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Kennedy-san, Shinya, what are you doing? Mom? I knew it. What? You've been acting strange lately. Just as I suspected, someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone must have come into the picture. So, are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya? I haven't done anything. What? You don't think you've changed him at all? This is completely unacceptable. What are you going to do about it? Stop it! Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All that time and money I spent on him? Wasted! What are you going to do about that, huh?
No way.
Mom! Kennedy-san is... Kennedy-san, I'm going to remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I may just have to tell your school one of their students is stalking my son. Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya. We're going home. Think about his feelings. Feelings? He's just a child. If you keep meddling with him, I'm going to call the police! Bring it on, lady. Fine. Just know this. I don't intend to lose. Now let's go! But... Shinya? You are Shinya, aren't you? Yes. Seriously? Hey, I snuck away while my mom was shopping. I just wanted to say, I'm really sorry about earlier. Already? Crap. I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think the Phantom Thieves can turn my mom back to her old self? Please tell the Phantom Thieves to change my mom back to the way she used to be. What's your mom's name? Her name? It's Hane. Hane Oda.
See you later.
I gotta go. Let's play again sometime. And please, don't hate me. Go on, kid. I'll take care of this. Rank 7 in the Tower Arcana!
All right.
Yeah, that kid's mother turned into a raging bitch. She's kind of distorted for a few reasons. They're not horrible reasons either. We're gonna do it by changing his mom's heart? I bet that was a real tough decision to make. I mean, he's only in elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to be dealing with. You're right. We should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
So I guess this counts as a unanimous decision.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish all your preparations tonight. Yeah, we'll be changing his mom's heart after we deal with the palace incident, because it's too late to do it now. It's
Come join
partially
me,
my
Felicia.
fault waiting so long to unlock the Fortune Confidant. But it's fine.
Hey,
We'll get to it. Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect, but precise, to land it in the pocket. That's why it's so fun. Precisely. And the most interesting part is that there are so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
You eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. The psychotic breakdowns. That's right. Even in the cases of criminals' hearts being changed too. Everything happening around us. Every little inconsequential event. May simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I've made up my mind.
not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even as it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. I couldn't let myself lose. I see. So we even share that perspective, do we? You truly are fascinating. Remember when I said that before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. Okay, Akechi, with what I know about you now, that statement hits me so differently. Oh, he was using his offhand the whole time, not his main hand. That's what the handicap was. He won't fight you with his full capabilities until you can beat him when he's not. You want to join us? Is that a serious question? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now.
How about this?
How about it? You're my rival. You truly are intriguing. I agree. I think a relationship of equals suits us better than being co-conspirators anyway. No matter what else may change. In any case, what you just said carries great weight. Remember what you decided, and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my
Leave it
strength.
to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful in the end. Rank 7 in the in the Justice Arcana. Ah, that reminds me. I did say if you ever beat me with my right hand, I'd face you with all my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
Well then, farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't using my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up with me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive with me? We're rivals, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in service of our principles. And that is precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night. Ah, Kennedy-kun. Oh!
Good morning.
This is where
I know
Maruki
this is
actually
last
leaves
minute,
us.
but if it's possible,
Good
could
morning.
you come and see
I
me
know
during
this is
lunch
last-
today?
Oh. I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Last chance.
Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them.
Well, here's the thing. Like,
If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem.
this is actually wrong. If you are stuck in a situation that is really bad, escaping isn't necessarily always a good idea. Like, it's okay to escape your problems once in a while in a healthy way. It's okay to do that using healthy forms of escapism. Like, say, a video game for a few hours, or a TV show, a book, exercise, music, things that take you away from the problem. But facing the problem, not escaping it, is the only way to take it down. Facing that problem and dealing with it is the only true way to resolve a problem. So what he's doing here, telling them it's okay to escape their issues, is actually really fucking bad advice. Do not do this unless you are doing this very temporarily and very, very responsibly. Because constantly escaping your issue and not facing it and trying to find a resolution to it, that only that's just delaying the inevitable. Sooner or later, you are going to have to actually look your demons in the eye and deal with them. And this is a problem that we're going to see more about Maruki later. And I want everybody to hold on to this specific statement that he says. Because that statement and this one, this is probably the most important statement he has. And I'm going to play it again for you guys.
I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
This statement is critical to Maruki's characterization and to what will happen to him in the future that we will see. But I'm going to say this now. Do not listen to this. Life is unfair. That's true. But learning how to resolve, deal with, and handle those unfairnesses in your existence and continue to build the life you want for yourself is the only way to move on. And that sounds like I'm grossly oversimplifying the fact that life can be extremely difficult and extremely painful. I'm not trying to do that. There's a lot of shit in this world that people deal with every day that is very, 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 very difficult for people to overcome and handle. But at the same time, overcoming those trials is what builds strength of character. It builds strength of heart. It builds strength of mind. And just pretending they're not there, denying them, and trying to coast through them, you're basically just enabling the issue. You're not fixing it. The advice he's giving here, don't believe it. If you want to escape your problem for a little while in a video game so you can calm yourself down and think about it or figure out, what to do with yourself, fine. But you have to learn how to look your demons in the eye and deal with them. This is not what you need to do.
Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone.
He fucking bonked himself. You idiot.
Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year.
Maruki, bro, I love you. I
Good luck to
do.
you all.
But you're an idiot.
Dr.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. Mm-hmm. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Agreed.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Let's dig in.
Yes, let's.
This is the final conversation for his social link, by the way. He will now max his own social link
really
out.
triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
His social link is also unique in that it is the only social link in the entire game that auto-completes itself, despite needing you to manually invest in it, as the other two that auto-complete themselves will do so over time. Same here.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
There he is.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr.
He was in the
Kamoshida
background,
had his
looking
change of
right at
heart.
us.
Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition, so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
We made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
Oh, keep that statement in mind
Thanks
for later.
I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
Rank 10 in the Counselor Arcana! Raises SP recovered from mindfulness. The wakefulness ability.
Alright.
You can now fuse Vohu Mana, the most powerful persona of the Counselor Arcana.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Oh, I'll see you again, Maruki. If you don't achieve rank 9 before this day, he will leave and you will be locked out of the next leg of the game that occurs after you deal with the Palace of Pride. We will deal with the Palace of Pride when we get the chance, but what you really need to know is he unlocks the last leg of the game by maxing out his social link. So get him to rank 9 before the 18th of November. You really won't be able to enjoy the true ending of this game if you don't. The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan? Of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Alright, see y'all at LeBlanc.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Sweet! Let's all get so hyper that we start killing a whole bunch of people in the alley. No, wait, let's not do that.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten,
that was
she'll
great.
probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
Yes.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed. Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is for Makoto to carry out the
Anyway.
calling card. Now we just need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
From the BSAA.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
It's interesting that Makoto was,
Let's do this fair and square.
that Makoto was asking those questions.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and...
Yeah, the head pats felt like she was
Stand
petting
by?
her like a
And you've transferred
cat.
command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So, it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. It's worth noting, by the way, that Makoto asked about where we would be interrogated. That's very interesting that she expects that we'll be interrogated if we're caught. It's even more interesting that she would be asking that as though Sai-san had said it, but to our knowledge, Sai has not mentioned interrogating us anywhere at all. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out, everybody. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all. I see. Okay. Yeah.
I had such an efficient use of materials that I ended up making like 7 more than I originally intended to make.
Nice. Well then.
And yes, she's very upset. She's heartbroken. Makoto's heartbroken that we have to do this to her sister.
Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what.
So, before I do this boss fight, I'm going to ask, should I show off where the last 2 jealousy will seeds are? They're not essential to beating the game, they're just essential to forging an accessory I already have, because this is New Game Plus. But if you guys want to see where they go, or where to get them, I will show off where to get them.
It's showtime.
This is my last chance to get them. And it's not even an accessory I've been using, admittedly. Although it's not a terrible accessory, I just don't need it. And I'm going to bring Makoto with me, by the way. So I'm sure people can Google if they want to know. It's not hard to figure it out. It really isn't. Casino entrance, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay. In fact, I think one of them is in the House of Darkness. I've just been very thorough about getting them up to this point, so I wanted to throw it out there just in case somebody wanted to see it. I'll just get that because why not? These coins are going to be completely fucking worthless once her palace is destroyed. And I will show off where the will seeds are in the other 2 palaces next time. I will go out of my way to make sure that I don't miss the rest of them. I've just been, like, I've been trying my hardest to make sure this stream series has been as thorough as can be. It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us! Let's go after her! Quiet, Ryuji. We need to do this right.
I can feel it.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Sai-san's location. Is everyone ready to go? I am. Let's get this going. Sis, I'll protect you, no matter what it takes.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Fighting doesn't determine anything.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
This?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins
giant
or playing
roulette
games.
table?
We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
You act like I give a damn what your rules are!
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Now let's get started! Time for a smackdown.
All right, let's do it.
Against us and die!
May the best player win.
Roulette time. Bet HP. So, yeah, this fight is a gimmick fight.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you
That's what happens when you do the wrong thing, by the way.
This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
That's actually quite true about society. Smash.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out.
It's not letting me attack.
Don't do anything reckless.
I don't know its weak point. It's trial and error time.
Persona! No holds barred.
This is your penalty.
Queen's in danger.
Ready on your mark. This one.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses are applied to enemies or allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses are given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where you place your bet.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Watch carefully. Did you see that?
Queen's in danger! We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery. Leave it to me. This is how it's done.
May the best player win.
That money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time. Queen's in trouble!
This isn't it. Horace! Not this. Maybe not.
I don't know what's
Persona!
It's
I
trial
picked the
and error
wrong
time.
fucking persona, and my brain was just like, yeah, let's not.
All right.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Queen, your agility's been lower!
Thank you.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
Joker!
Useless!
What
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. Shit.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
Little punks!
Roulette time.
Go! Power up! She's way more powerful.
I'm about to cut you in half!
I will
Taste my wrath.
I'll use my persona! Take that!
Free dine!
I am thou.
Devil Fury. Uh-oh. Ice?
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart. Take this!
Oh!
She's gearing up for an ice
Persona!
attack. Be careful.
There. My thanks.
Much thanks.
Persona!
It's strong.
That changed her affinities.
Significant resistance to ice. It's strong. It has a significant resistance to ice. Persona! Okay.
Marakakaya.
Persona!
Lie on my blade!
Okay. Time for a
Persona!
comeback.
Give him a color!
Agidine!
Persona!
Megidola!
Using.
I'm grateful.
I appreciate it.
Take this!
Persona! Go down! Persona!
So yeah, she's basically now a nightmare monster out of a really fucked up gothic steampunk murder hobo universe.
Awaiting orders.
It's time. There! My skills exceed yours.
Persona!
Little punks!
Is that all you got?
Go! Power up! It's strong.
Persona! Go down!
To ice.
Persona!
Megidola! Psionics.
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds that defy me. Take this!
She might be about to use psychokinesis. It's strong. And psychokinesis.
Nuclear damage. And I don't have a nuclear technique.
Alright.
Maracunda.
My skills exceed yours.
Megidola.
I'll use my persona.
Free dime!
Let's go.
Jesus, okay.
Prepare yourself.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Sassy brat!
Persona! There. Persona!
Persona! Take that!
This is my other self.
Take this!
On the ground!
Persona! Kushinada! Taste my wrath!
Megidola!
You'll get yours! Make him pay! I'll use my persona!
My thanks.
Die, die, die! No dodge, damn it!
Persona! Gary McCullough! Ravage them! My skills exceed yours.
No! You gotta watch them! Persona!
Let's go. I lend it.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Persona! Alright. Manifest!
Coward!
Persona! Feel my rage!
This is my other self. I'll try this.
Very helpful.
I appreciate it.
Winning is all that matters! Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on healing up!
It's time. Kushinada! Alright. I'm grateful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Persona! Ha!
Holy crap!
I leveled up.
Another skill? I need to work hard too.
Check out this new skill!
I got a new power!
What a skill.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Yes. This scene hits so differently now. Because you know all these people aren't real. Come and get me.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Nope, that's not the killer. Nope, those guys aren't the killer.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just
concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
I'll give you a hint. The person who's been committing the killings was just working with us.
There he is.
Just okay. The enemy's focus is on you. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. Take him down, Joker.
You think you can overpower me?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
It's powerful. You
Persona!
want fierce ice attacks.
I don't have any ice moves. That's like the one element that I don't have this time.
Gary McCullough! Ravage them!
Agidine! He resists fire.
Everyone else, head to positions. Use route B.
I have to make sure that whatever I use doesn't have a fire weakness. This will do.
Go down! Persona! There!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Arsene.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Why do you come back to me now?
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
Pathetic.
Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
You're all way too slow.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
You guys may remember this sequence from the prologue.
No problem.
Where'd they go, damn it?
You're so bad. So bad that I won.
Huh? What? All right.
Sucker. Joker, look up! Can you use that thing to just fly over there? Alright, go straight from there.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many.
Bullshit.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Nice to see you again, Kasumi. Welcome to the party. She's got a lever action rifle, by the way.
My weak self.
Damn, that was stylish.
That ends today. Let's do this, senpai.
Yeah, I know. I love the way she looks in that outfit.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
Is that all you got?
Since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai. Now let's win this!
Thank you. He's weak to nuclear, which I don't have, and they're weak to bless, which I do have.
Kushinada! Go down!
Makuga! He can't even resist my damage that well. Damn!
Too late to be sorry.
God, I love you, Kasumi.
That's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
Yes.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
I'll never forget it.
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
Time to finish this.
All right, let's do it.
I will steal the heart of this broken world! You notice that Kasumi's outfit actually kind of mirrors Joker's. This like movie drawing is so cool. Yeah, I know, I love this.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
There's always somewhere to run. Bye-bye now.
See ya.
What a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that?
And I totally would have broken my fucking legs on impact.
Enemies here? What's wrong? These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over
Just smack me in my goddamn head and make me fall to my death, why don't you, you asshat?
Struggling. Suspect secure. Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this.
You hear that? You have your
You
teammate
were
to thank for
sold
this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Who indeed? How do you know it can't be him? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of our stream today. Tune in on Wednesday to see the resolution of the Phantom Thief leader being captured. Thank you all very much for watching, and check out my YouTube and Discord for all my remaining videos and to catch any of my decisions live. And also to enjoy Liz's meltdowns. Have a great day, everybody.